Hey guys, so this is me in 2021, and this is me getting dressed in the 18th century. So this is my shift, and these are my stockings. I sewed these stockings from a pattern that I found online for free. They're very comfortable, although they do slide down. And there where I just grabbed my knee, I'm missing garters. So I don't have anything to hold them up. They are stretchy because they have non-period correct spandex in them. So these are my spardeñas. I live in Barcelona, and spardeñas are a traditional type of shoe that's been worn for years and years and years. I'm pretty sure that there's no change in the spardeña really, except that mine have a plastic bottom. So this is my petticoat. This is my first petticoat. It goes underneath everything else, and they're a little bit weird to put on, this type. So anyway, you put them on front and back, and it makes the waistband pretty adjustable. So the next thing I'm going to put on is my set of stays, or well, it's not really a pair because they're one piece. These were made off of a pattern that I arc drafted based on methods found in the Patterns of Fashion 5. I covered them with a different style or shape cover to look a little bit more early century, as they were about 50 or 60 years after the period I was interested in. These stays are my first pair. They're not a masterpiece, but I am really pleased that I have them so I can get something of the right shape. However, backlacing stays are maybe the thing that I hate more in 18th century costuming. They're gorgeous once they're on, but yeah, no, I do not enjoy any of this. I've sped it up for you because it drives me crazy. The petticoat is now basically on backwards. And now I'm going to get cramps in my shoulders and my fingers trying to lace these things up. My lacing is also really ugly. I didn't bother to fix it for the one video that I'm going to make of doing this. So there you go. Let's see. I made these stays when I was in quarantine, and after quarantine I've been super active physically and I've lost a lot of weight, so they actually had some space, like a bit of a gap, and now they're actually fairly loose on me, and I can tighten them all the way up. But I really can't figure out what you're supposed to do with this string when you're done lacing. I'm getting pretty annoyed, and I imagine that a woman at the time would have too. I don't know. I'm sure that if these were made out of wood, I would have broken every bone in the damn things. Just some last adjustments. I swear I'm not that mad. My face just looks fed up. Anyway, next stays I make will be front lacing for sure. And we're back to being serene and happy. So, which handkerchief will I wear? The white one I made, and this one I bought from Burnley and Trowbridge. It's really fun, really soft. It is, I'm not sure if it's actually dyed with madder, but it has the color of being dyed with madder, that nice rusty red. And this seems to be kind of a make it up as you go sort of a thing, like how you tuck your handkerchief around your neck. But since I don't have any other top, I wanted it to be pretty modest, so I tried to cover all of the white. This is my over petticoat, nice brown linen. And And like I said, this kind of petticoat is a bit hard to get into, often gets stuck on itself, but once you're in it, it's super easy. The slits on the side would allow for easy access to 1 or 2 pockets that you would tie on separately, just the same as the skirt, the petticoat. But I don't have any pockets yet because I haven't made any pockets yet. So for now, I've just got empty slits on the sides of my skirt. Love practicing curtsies. Can you tell I grew up in a dance studio? Oh yeah, one last thing to cover my very messy hair. A tiny little cap that will keep me modest and looking historic. Headwear has always been something I forget to make or avoid making, and this is actually the first thing I made for my 18th century wardrobe to avoid that pitfall. So there you go. I'm just gonna mess around a little bit. You can see kind of the look that I'm going for with this, and that's pretty much it. Yay! Who doesn't love a good twirly skirt?